Ever wondered why the wealthiest people often look, well, not so wealthy? Stick around because today we're uncovering why looking poor might just be the smartest financial strategy for 2025. This isn't about skipping the designer labels or being frugal. It's about using psychology, perception, and strategy to build long-term wealth. The truth is, flashing your wealth may actually make you poor. And no, this isn't clickbait. It's backed by science and societal shifts that are reshaping how success is perceived. By the end of this video, you'll learn why staying low-key isn't just trendy, it's powerful. And you'll see why quiet wealth opens doors that flashy lifestyles can't. Part 1. The distrust of luxury. Let's talk about the anti-signal concept, the science behind why flashy people often repel trust. Imagine being pitched a life-changing business deal. One person shows up in a Lamborghini, the other arrives in an old sedan. Who do you believe knows the value of money? Research shows that people who flaunt luxury goods are seen as less disciplined, more impulsive, and surprisingly, less trustworthy. Here's a real-world example. Mark Zuckerberg wears the same plain t-shirt every day. Warren Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958. Why? Because they understand something the rest of the world doesn't. Trust trumps flash, and authenticity outshines status symbols. Bank account versus ego. Here's the harsh truth. Most people aren't building wealth. They're feeding their ego, and it's costing them everything. Consider this. 78% of lottery winners go broke within 5 years. Why? Because they spend to impress, not to invest. Now think about the millionaire next door. You've probably passed by one at the grocery store without even noticing. Why? They've mastered the art of quiet wealth. When you stop caring about looking rich, you start focusing on getting rich. And that's when the magic happens. Let me ask you this. What's more satisfying, turning heads today or building freedom for tomorrow? You decide. Part 3. The quiet wealth advantage. Let me let you in on a secret. The wealthiest opportunities are reserved for people who don't scream wealth. Why? Because in the world of big money, flashy equals high risk and low discipline, and no one bets on that. Take private market real estate deals, for example. These aren't advertised. They're whispered about in exclusive circles. Who gets invited? The person who looks stable, reliable, and here's the key, low maintenance. So if you're signaling wealth, you might be shutting yourself out of the very opportunities that could make you wealthy. Time to rethink your approach, don't you think? Part 4. Hedonic adaptation. Here's a psychological trap you need to know about. Hedonic adaptation. It's the reason you're excited about a new car one day and indifferent to it the next. Hedonic adaptation ensures that material things lose their magic over time. The happiness you felt, it fades. Here's the kicker. Every dollar spent chasing that high is a dollar stolen from your future. But what if you invested that money instead? Imagine turning fleeting happiness into lifelong freedom. So ask yourself, are you buying momentary joy or are you building a legacy? Part 5. The power of quiet wealth. We've all seen it. The Instagram influencer flashing luxury cars and designer outfits. But here's what they won't tell you. They're likely drowning in debt. Quiet wealth? That's the real flex. It's not about what you show, it's about what you own. Looking poor isn't a weakness, it's a strategy. And in 2025, it's the strategy of those who win. So here's your choice. Keep chasing trends or start building real wealth, quietly but powerfully. And if you're ready to rethink everything, don't forget to hit subscribe, because this journey is just getting started.